Hi, my name is Adrienne Wilson. I'm with IdeateTV, and this is David Booher, who is the writer of Monsterverse Declassified. David, can you tell us about your project?
Sure. So I am the writer of the story of the origin of Tiamat. And Tiamat's one of the titans that we saw in Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire. She had just a little bit of screen time, and I loved her. And so we got to give her a lot more space in Monsterverse Declassified to say where she came from, where she's been all this time, and sort of explain as a Titan sort of who she is as a character. And so Monsterverse Declassified also features four Titans total, so 3 other Titans in addition to Tiamat. And I got to pair up with the artist on one of my other projects, Kanto, and we got back together as a team and got to do the story.
David, how long have you been a fan of Godzilla?
So I've been a fan of Godzilla for a long time. I love the movies. My big entry into the Monsterverse was actually when I was very young. So, you know, there's Kong and Godzilla now, sort of that all together. So when I was young, my uncle came to my house and gave me a statue of King Kong from the 1976 movie. And it's been on my shelf for decades. And so that's my sort of entry into Titans and monsters and everything. And so when they asked me to do a Monsterverse story, I jumped at the chance because I love it. I love the universe.
Wow. Do you have a favorite Legendary movie? Legendary is the one that does the Monsterverse series, not just the Godzilla franchise, right?
Yeah. And I loved New Empire. I just thought it had so much heart. In addition to all the action and fun set pieces and everything, just had so much heart that I really connected with that. So to be able to bring Tiamat back in this book has been phenomenal.
Can I ask, if you had full control over an artistic project of your own, what would you like to do in the Monsterverse?
In the Monsterverse, so I'm going to say, for everybody watching, read Monsterverse Declassified, because we actually set something up at the end of the Tiamat story that I would very much like to explore in a much more expanded way. It's an addition to the universe that's kind of a cool thing that if it's pursued, it really would create this new wrinkle for Titans.
That's super exciting. Oh, wow. Okay. What other projects are you known for?
Well, I will step aside and show you that I also write Ghostbusters for Dark Horse. I write an original all-ages fantasy series called Kanto. It's kind of got the vibes of like a Jim Henson, Dark Crystal, Labyrinth, Neverending Story, that fun 80s fantasy. We're 5 volumes into that with Dark Horse. And then I write a bunch of other sort of horror, middle grade, all kinds of things.
I mean, that's a huge variety. Can I ask what got you interested in writing in the first place?
So for a long time, I was a practicing attorney. And at night and on the weekends, I would just write creatively. And eventually, the creative side of things just drew me in. And I was able to leave practicing law and just focus entirely on creative writing.
That's phenomenal. Here at LA Comic Con, we have so many creatives who are hoping to get their first big break. Do you have any advice for them?
Just keep creating. Honestly, there's so many avenues now to get work out there, even if you're just starting out. You can do single panel comics on Instagram. And your Instagram wall turns out it's a comic. You can put any of your work out there, you can write, just keep creating, and eventually you're going to get to the place where you can reach out to folks, you can show your work, and hopefully you take the next step after that.
And David, where can our viewers find you?
The best place to find me is on Instagram. It's at David M. Booher. And that's where I keep up with all my work, and we'll see you over there.
Thank you so much. This is Adrienne Wilson with IdeateTV.